Alright, so it's supposed to downpour all day, and I'm going to be doing some maintenance on my lawn care stuff, and I went to go change the plug, the spark plug in this trimmer here. It's a Stihl fs70, and here's the old plug, or the boot rather. It would just go on like that, and this wire right here would actually go up inside that hole. And what happened was, whenever I pulled this off, the wire came out from this hole and it basically ripped. So what I did is I keep some spare spark plug wires that I use for my race car. I just sacrificed one of them and cut it in half, kind of like that. Just twisted the wire around, did the same thing to this wire, twisted it around, joined the two ends together, soldered them up, and put some electrical tape on it. And I haven't cranked it up yet, but hopefully it'll work. And you can't just go out and buy a wire. The coil, which is right here, is actually, the wire's integrated in the coil. So whenever I go to the dealer this afternoon, I'm going to have to just order this whole piece, the coil and the wire, because it's one piece. And it's really easy to take off. Just two little Allens right here and right down there. And it's got the wire right here, obviously. But yeah, I'm going to put this thing back together and hopefully it'll work. And while I'm there, I'm going to go ahead and get an air cleaner. I normally replace my air cleaner for this thing once a year, but haven't done it this year. So yeah, that's that. And as far as how I maintain the 2 zero turns, I basically change out the filters once a year, and these are the filters that I use. It's just a universal filter. They're a lot cheaper if you get them from like Advanced Auto Parts or AutoZone or something like that. If you go to the dealer, you're probably going to be paying double. And this actually is for 2 different sizes, and if you have the bigger size, you just cut off the end right here for the little size. And I actually got one of them on here, which is right there. Got another one down here on the 48. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because of the lighting, but it's down there. And as far as the air filters, I try and take the air filters out once a week, shake them, and then normally last about a year, and I just replace them once a year. The oil and transmission fluid changes on both of them, you know, I just pretty much go by what the factory says, and I just keep a notebook how many hours are on the engine and transmissions. Change them when I need to. I got a whole bunch of trimmer line here that I pre-cut that I just throw in my truck, and one roll is actually 2 strings. So I normally go through, I would say, about 3 of these rolls a week. This lawn care thing is just a part-time gig for me because I've got a full-time job, which actually I'm getting laid off from. So the lawn care thing will be hopefully I'm going to turn this business into a full-time business, and I can be successful on it. The blower here, I don't really use this a whole lot. I normally just use this in the fall. I do have one parking lot that I have to, well, it's actually a business, and they do have a parking lot, and I go over there once every 2 weeks. So I do take this with me whenever I go. And usually that thing's pretty good. I've had it for about 2 years, and I haven't changed the spark plug or the air filter. It's pretty clean because I don't use it that often except for in the fall season for leaves and for the parking lot. But yeah, as far as blade sharpening goes on all 3 mowers, I just pretty much just go by the looks of them, see how they are. If it's got a really big chip, then I'll go ahead and weld it and grind it down. And that is about it. So yeah, I just thought I would do a quick video mainly to show you this in case you ever do run into this problem, which I'm going to go ahead and put the cover back on this and fire it up and see how it runs. Alright, so yeah, there you go. It's all fixed. Runs fine. Actually just went ahead and let it run for about 5 minutes and it's no problem. But the only thing that could be an issue is the casing, this orange casing, is pushing down on the spark plug boot pretty hard. So I think it'll be just fine, but yeah, it's going to be about a week until I get that part in, so it should last me a week or longer, but yeah, I think it'll be just fine.